depends on how confident Hoon would be feeling right now. They are saving his pick for 5. Trundle's an okay ganker. Like, I literally think it would have been Lee Sin if that wasn't banned right at the very end by CLG.
Xin Zhao, if you want to go super strong ganks right now, level 3, boom. Xin Zhao is the biggest one, and would be able to definitely win the level 3 over him.
See what CLG though have on their blue side. Do have to blind a top laner here for Dokla. Not something he's too upset about. There is the Zen Kobe mentioned though. For Contracts does want to get aggressive early. We saw that yesterday from his Poppy. Well, I'm sure we'll be looking for a similar amount of ganks
I'm sure of
game.
it. That is definitely guaranteed. Xin Zhao, Draven, Renata, bottom side of the map. And let's throw a Gangplank ultimate into that bottom side gank time.
Dokla GP instead of a Dokla Gnar right off the bat. He has tried to play against Gnar a lot, hasn't necessarily wanted to jump on the Gnar train, but...
So, the hardest counter pick here would be Shyvana, though. If you're like, Hoon, okay, you got blasted in the opener, right? Brush it off, give him the hardest Gangplank counter, you two-shot these barrels, Q for Shyvana counts as 2 auto attacks, plus you can run him down later. Oh, they don't have faith in him!
I got another option for you.
They don't have faith in him.
And they don't. GP is often picked as a counter to Ornn.
Yes.
So this is a tough one. This also happened yesterday with Solo against Bwipo. It's basically saying, okay, brother, we have Kalista. We're not coming top lane. We're not giving you a counter pick. Just survive, please. I mean, Trundle Ornn is such a weak topside. It's actually even worse than just having Ornn into GP, because even if Trundle comes up, I don't think they have kill pressure on GP after GP has his first couple items.
So the problem too for Dignitas is that even if they go bottom, Gangplank ultimate down there plus Xin Zhao, you win the skirmish too. So CLG here, I do like this look. You mentioned Dokla's been playing so many of these
one versus one strongest gankers, so slows on slows, maybe gets something happening, and they're fighting.
Hey, let's go! Boom gonna pull one in there. Spawn going straight for the Ignite. Already down. Spawn in trouble. Level 1. It's absolute carnage in the bottom side, and Draven couldn't even cash in. Still gets the first blood, but Bayer finds one back. But Luger hunting for a second kill. Burn Skewer goes in the wrong direction. Luger's gonna keep on ordering. One more is all he needs, and Luger finds 2.
Draven, baby! This champ has been all over every single game of Champions Queue. Always such a fruitful pick into the Kalista, and then the Pyke right at level 1 there. You see the power of the Renata.
Yeah.
Before the nerfs come in, this champion is too tanky for an Enchanter, a ranged champion support. He land the handshake, and it's a disaster for Dignitas. 2 kills for the Draven, and I mean, early cash-in is not a huge deal, but
there's no cash. That's the one bright spot. He didn't get the cash. There's just like 2 regular kills. But watch this. That's a level 1 flashless Renata.
Hey, ooh, beautiful kill out of XU. That should be a kill. Oh, goodness, handshake. Gonna get him out there. XU forced to flash away. Now into Pala he goes. The Pala is gonna flash away. Contract still fighting. Pala swoops back in, and that's a kill onto the enemy jungler for CLG.
This is great. They came to play. I mean,
Game 5, baby. We want action. We want kills. This is what the people came for. CLG, Dignitas delivering. We knew it was going to happen this way, though, when you lock in Draven lane versus Kalista lane on bottom side.
True.
With the Pyke coming through.
There's a certain Game 5 energy that exists, especially in NA scrim culture.
It certainly is. It's like, oh, nobody's watching. We can all do whatever we want.
That's one aspect of it, but there's more. We're going to watch this one more time, though. Luger, perfect axe placement so far. I believe he's going to be able to get it on. He's going to be able to have 2 spinning axes at the time, but they literally just flash root, and once that lands, they know they've already won. So it's really all about just landing the handshake, and it's over.
Great stuff there from Boom. Jumps in on it, and then this stuff too. Luger just walks back. Biofrost wanted that angle because he wants the Bone Skewer over his back to give him and so he can walk away. But Luger knows this, doesn't give him the angle.
Actually, a really nice sidestep.
Actually, still ganking
from Luger's XU. I mean, gotta find something that, you know, it's Blues might bundle.
No chance.
Gotta give it a go, but Palafox just gives him the old okie doke. Gets out of there.
So yeah, NA scrim culture. you play 5 games a day, and by the time game 5 comes around,
Biofrost ganks your mid lane.
You're willing to take a lot of risks. Worst case, you know, it's just game 5. And you've already had 4 games of the day. The weird thing with LCS is this is their first game of the day, so you don't expect that level of reckless aggression, but that is what we're seeing, which is cool to watch.
Some would say their only game of the day is back, and the last game of the week.
Absolutely.
Well, I like it. CLG though, after all the shenanigans, up 1,000 gold at sub 5 minutes. Is Noon Quiver at 3 minutes good? Just checking for a friend.
It is good, but it's also not the standard Draven build. What have you seen mostly in Champ Q? I've seen tons of...
It's Eclipse. The majority is Eclipse,
yeah.
but Shield Bow is definitely there as well, so.
He will become relative... Like, if he's looking to scale in this game, and they're going to be trying to cut through an Orange Trundle front line, he will want to be able to reach into IE more easily than with the Eclipse build, so that makes sense why he's going...
Yeah, I want to see some Gale Force action. I want some real all in there. Look for those execution kills. Xy's bottom, no?
Yeah, wrapping around trying to make it happen. Luger, they're already with the flash, and they might just stand and fight the 2v3.
Oh.
In goes Draven. Luger wants the kill. He's not going to get it. Bifrost gets away, and now Spawn and XU still fighting, and Luger should go down. The last axe, though, does get some gold.
Did you hear that fan shout Luger? Just shout him into that kill. The last spinning axe did over 200 damage. Just squeezes out the 1-for-1.
Oh. We didn't see that.
They're eked out by Luger.
Another fight here. Contracts, though, fighting Bio, going to be forced to flash away. Handshake finds it, XU the target. Contracts
Through
goes
the
in,
turret.
just going for it. And Luger's just run through everything. And now Contracts not going to get bailed out. Bifrost able to catch that kill, but Spawn is going to go down. It's Poom that collects it. Powerfox here as well. Now level 6. Has the flash. Blue has it too, though. Doesn't want to overcommit. Handshake's going to miss, and Dig will get away. Luger now pulled in. There's the flash burn. But no one can follow for Dignitas.
The amount of just going for it in this game is out of control. Luger, there's going to be a fight.
Yeah, they get it. Oh, actually wanted to try and steal it, but now he's just completely trapped with no flash. That's going to be an extra bit on top of the Herald as Powerfox gets some gold.
Everyone's been there. You feel like you might be able to steal it. You don't. Your flash is gone.
In there over and over and over. Forcing here with the Zins out as well as the bottom lane, and they're right back to it again. Boom caught.
No flash.
Couple, Bifrost here, no ulti though, but Luger's just going in for it. You have to make sure it happens. Bail out there. Boom! Not going to get bailed out, but it will be a trade. Draven gets some more gold. Make it a second as Spawn goes down.
The recipe. They've got all the ingredients. Gangplank ultimate back up. Boom. Force another fight. So Boom does go down again. They fail another attempted bailout, but he's actually just skewing the graph.
Let's fight.
Contract, goodbye. That's a kill for Blue. Kill for someone. Draven on the end there. Oh my goodness. Powerfox.
Whoa.
He got it there. Contracts is still alive. Getting himself bailed out. XQ finally going to get the kill they were looking for, but CLG damage already done. Luger going in, just barely going to miss. The axes there tripping up XQ's feet. And somehow it's a 1-for-1.
Contracts bailed out, but then he flashed in more to chase them with like 20% HP. That's how aggressive this team is. Oh my goodness. Dignitas get one back, but 4.8K. Now the lead for CLG. Let's take another look at it. This is actually so funny. I thought for sure after the bailout he flashes away, but
yeah,
the face check into the brush.
A lot of upfront burst damage. Contract's not super tanky at the moment, but then, like right there, he gets bailed out. He's alive. Perfect. You're done. So he didn't see Biofrost then.
He did as well. Once he did see Biofrost when he got into vision, he E'd knowing that Biofrost was going to try and R him.
Yeah.
He dodged the R at least. But yeah, like you said.
It's so unlucky the objective bounties aren't up yet.
Well, Contract's going for it. On we go to XU. Gonna try and fight the enemy jungler. Contracts pops the ulti. Here's the Ornn ulti to come through on the other side, but Poom already getting himself killed. Jet the Prophet finds it as XU does go down to Contracts, and Hoon now in trouble, pushed back by Pala. As that's a double kill for CLG's jungler.
Oh boy. The tanks were separated from the damage, so the tanks just slowly died up top. But yes, Poom did die. We knew it was coming, but it was
out of there, but no follow-up, unfortunately, for CLG. Poom's still a little low. The Victor ulti is chasing onto Contracts, is eating a decent amount of damage, but all the while, Dokla being left alone in the top side of the map, and Luger is just face-checking the enemy.
Yeah, this is CLG paying Dokla back. They say, all right, we'll hang out with 4 in mid lane. You can get that turret top, but this is... Get it cut!
A little too far, flash out of the way, ignite, there's the bone skewer flip into the Victor slow, into the stun, into the kill, and there we go, Biofrost with some bonus money.
300 gold, extra. Now, instead of being down 7,000 gold, they're down 6.5.
Got him! It's a little thing. It's a little thing sometimes, it's Biofrost.
See if they can pull it off.
Well, Bifrost actually had to walk through a lot of very scary territory, but Contract's now going to be the first one caught. Here's Ornn ulti on the way. Dokla already popped the ulti as well, and the damage is just a little bit too much. Spawn, though, is going to hop away, but XU's not so lucky, and there's the double out of Luger. Looking for the third as Blue eats an axe, and who now on the front line? Going to be burnt down by Zokla, who TP'd in, and CLG don't even need the pick. Dig just pick a fight and lose.
Yep, they did it. They pulled it off. Dig, I mean, technically, Dig was trying to get control back up the Baron area. They have a massive gold disadvantage, so CLG just threw themselves at it.
Worked out.
All right, Baron should be acquired. There's not a very high probability of a steal with Pike and Victor being the only two ones left alive, and CL.
Also, just to go back to champs, like Kobe, seeing the Draven pulled off like this as well, gives him a lot of confidence going forward.
Yeah, this is not Seraphine. Luger's early weeks, if you remember. Also a great Seraphine player. It has to be freeing here for Luger to be playing Draven.
They came in and drafted in, and they're like, all right, who wants to have some fun? Luger, first one to answer. Me, let's go. Give me a Gangplank ultimate. Give me a bunch of ganks. Draven, baby. Let's see. All right, how many stacks does he have now?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got 103 stacks.
103.
How much gold has he got from Adoration? 1,358 gold. He did get a 755 cash, and that's legit. Here's Contracts. He's in.
Contracts going for Spawn, just going straight in there. Not afraid. They're not ulti out. Luger already dominating. XU just evaporates in front of my eyes. And CLG just going to keep on trucking, taking out the top side as well. 3 inhibs down. Towers now falling as well. CLG can, I don't know.
This will likely do it. We'll see. Dokla's got to get that wave in. Poop flashes.
And
you know what that means.
And he's not dead yet, but I do know what it means. His demise is imminent, but CLG's win seems to be all but inevitable. Contract gonna get rendered to bits, so Powerfuck, big old Scoopy Whoopy, pushes 2 into the waiting arms of CLG. Does die, though.
No. I knew you guys were
Does die, though.
Yep. So we seek sponsors. It was between Dignitas and some other, like, way worse team. So we picked Dignitas. And Odie flew us out to IPL3 as Dignitas, I believe before our jerseys had even been mailed to us.
Nice.
But we were Dignitas.
Oh, goodness, this GPO is looking kind of spicy. We're going to have to get out of there. Flushes out of the way. Inhibs back, but not for long. CLG knocking down one in mid. Only one tower stands between them and the Nexus, and I guess Dignitas as well. But CLG this time, surely, Kobe, surely the game's going to end. Spawn going to get caught. Good little stopwatch there. The damage back on Blue. Ooh. Very nice. Luger actually caught in stasis. Oh no, he's going to get bailed out. But he doesn't get the kill. Still the Nexus open, and XU low there as Contracts looks to try and get the snipe there with the W. Doesn't grab it, but Spawn's going to get crushed by the rest of the damage, and Powerfox left alive. That's more than enough carry. CLG are going to sweep their weekend.
Never in doubt. But honestly, important weekend for CLG as they farm DPM on the fountain to get the 2-0. This was the situation FlyQuest was in last week. Needing a 2-0.